So last time I was talking about we raising and grooming our children for marriage and for family. I understand that you want your children to be successful, you want them to feel like they don't need marriage to be happy, they don't need marriage to be successful, they don't need marriage to achieve their goals in life. I understand that and I agree with you. But will your children ever get married? That's the question I want to ask you. If your children will ever get married, how well are you preparing them for that? That's a simple question. See, their marriage to a large extent and whosoever they marry will determine the level of satisfactory life that they will experience. So their marriage can either make them or mar them. It can bring them or it can build them up to become that person that is successful. Now, if bad marriages happens to be one of those top things that is destroying people nowadays, causing them depression, making them to be medication dependent, causing them to suffer different issues, even leading to domestic violence, emotional violence, and emotional abuse, and also death, then the question is, how are you preparing your kids for marriage? Now, it is obvious, it's clear, we get to see this every day, either in the counseling room or we'll see it in the family court. We can easily spot people who are not prepared for marriage. We can easily know them. They are the mommy's boys or the daddy's girls or the people who get to follow whatsoever their friends say, or the people who do not have a mind of their own, so their marriages are influenced, their marriages are controlled, or there are those who keep on making the wrong decisions that don't make marriages work. We see it. It's clear that this person was not prepared for marriage. It's very obvious that this person did not know jack about how marriage works, right? And so they get to suffer. So they are very successful in academics, or they are very successful in their career, on their jobs, in their businesses. But now they're in their third divorce or their third marriage. Now they have dated, like, you see the kind of people they date and you are shocked, like, how can you have this kind of IQ? You can be so intelligent and smart on your job, in your business, but you're making this kind of this romantic decision. They were not obviously not prepared for marriage. Some of you never talk to your children about anything regarding marriage until when they are done from school NYC and you are now asking them, when are you bringing a babe? When are you bringing a man? That is, you prepared them for disaster. I mean, the first time you're talking to your children about marriage, the first time you are telling them how to choose a spouse, how to bring someone home, is when they are already done with NYC. Like, it's already when they are done with school. Man, you've prepared them, you have set them up for complete failure, for disaster, right? So what I'm going to tell you is something simple. If you have kids and you actually, if they will ever get married, you have the responsibility to prepare them for marriage. And preparing them for marriage, if you want them to be married for 60 years, if you want them to be able to choose right, if you want them to be concerned about themselves in marriage or be concerned about the other person for marriage, be intentional, right? Be intentional, be deliberate about preparing them to have great marriages. Many of us never did. Many parents, oh, I will not say many of us, because I have two sons, and as at the time of making this particular episode, they are 6 years and 4 years, and I'm deliberate, right? I'm deliberate about raising my boys to become great husbands and great fathers. So I'm not one of those. But there are many people who were never intentional about raising their children for marriage. And their children are the ones suffering it right now. They're suffering it big time, and it's taking a lot for counselors to be able to help them and help their marriage. Because what they were supposed to prepare for the first 21, 22, 23 years of their life, counselors are now having the responsibility to help them master those things in just 6 months. Please be intentional about raising your kids for marriage. Yes, raise them for life. I'm not saying you should not raise them for life, but don't take away the marriage curriculum. Don't take away the marriage curriculum from how you are raising them. My name is Eigbe, your favorite counselor, psychologist, and family lawyer. You rock.